Tricey lovers. What's up, Tricey? Lover. I'm gonna stop playing one day. So, no, okay, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. This week, I want to talk about distractions. I've been actually living through it heavy, being distracted. And to be real with y'all, I want to talk about this because I've been trying to study, I've been trying to do my testing, and I've been just procrastinating about doing some stuff for the longest months now. And I want to talk about, I want to break down what distractions really are, why sometimes they can be good, and why sometimes they can be deadly if we're not careful, and what causes them. And most importantly, before I leave here, of course, we got to talk about how to overcome some distractions. So, yeah, come chill with me and kick it with me because I know. What is it? Y'all know I want to kick it with y'all. Whatever, come kick it with me because I want to kick it with y'all. Okay? I want to kick it with y'all. But before I dive into it, I got thrown off by that spider. I seen a spider in the window. But anyway, before I dive into this topic, let me introduce myself and the brand I've been creating for the last, year and a half? It's only been a year and a half, y'all, and it's growing. But anyway, let me go ahead and introduce y'all to me and the brand. Okay. Okay, I had to move. That light be on my face. Like, I don't know if it's a distraction or not. But anyway, it's distracting me. Okay. My name is Patrice. And I am the founder of Tricey Love. Tricey Love is a personal development brand created to help women heal, set some boundaries, and build confidence through faith-relatable tools. I build digital journals, or digital workbooks, journals, and courses that speaks directly to women, especially like single moms and women of color, and a few good men out there who can relate. I speak to them, and I speak directly to them who are just tired of shrinking in spaces that don't see them. I'm building a brand to help transform your mind, protect your peace, and become the real you without any apology. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but sooner or later, I'm not gonna have to read that. But no, okay. Anyway, let's just move on, y'all. For y'all. Okay. What are distractions? Sometimes it can be this flower because look at my pretty flower, y'all. My plant. Let me say that. Plants. Watch us grow. Okay? This is my first real plant, y'all, that I really want to keep alive. Now, I'm not a plant girl at all. I don't know plants at all, but I really want to keep this plant alive. This is like my baby, for real. But anyway, what are distractions? Distractions are anything that pull your attention away from what you should be focusing on. It can be your phone buzzing. That's why I know I need to cut my phone on silent sometimes, especially when I'm about to hop on camera. It could be the Netflix calling your name. It can be strolling on social media. Look here, baby. Or even overthinking. Sometimes distractions can get to you when you just sitting and overthinking some stuff. But distractions aren't always external. Sometimes the biggest distractions can be our thoughts, our doubts, and our fears. For example, like you sit at work and you on your project or whatever, and suddenly you remember, oh shit, I gotta do my laundry. Or you start thinking about, What I'm gonna eat today? What's in the refrigerator? That's your brain trying to avoid uncomfortable work by distracting you. Jumping down to why distractions can even be good. Because let's be real, not all distractions are bad. Okay? Sometimes a good distraction give your mind like a break. Like a good distraction can be like you taking a walk or calling a friend or watching something funny. When you feeling stressed, when you stressed out and overwhelmed, put on something funny. And that's sometimes why we can get distracted by just strolling so much. Because sometimes some of us, excuse me, be a little bit depressed or trying to suppress some of our feelings, and we just sit and stroll. And one video be funny, and one video be deep, and then next thing you know, we in a cycle of just sitting down for hours strolling. So some distractions can be good, some distractions can be bad. But in those moments, you can reset your energy and burn out. So some good distractions, when you are sitting in a good distraction, sometimes it can be good because, like they say, you can reset your energy and prevent burnout. So sometimes you need to be distracted from working so hard so you can prevent burning out. Distractions can also spark creativity. Like when you zone out in the shower and you like think of a new idea, or you think of a new way to make some money, or however. So it can be good. Now, my little list I got down here on why or how why distractions can be bad. Okay. Here's where it gets serious, okay? Bad distractions keep us stuck. They rob us of our time, our energy, and our process. Every time we give into a bad distraction, we train our brain to avoid our discipline that we know we need. And who said discipline is easy to build? This topic hit hard, so it hit home so hard for me. Distractions can also make us feel guilty. Like when you binge watch or you stroll for 2 hours, then you beat yourself up because you know you needed to be studying. That's for me. Okay. Over time, that builds this cycle: distraction, procrastination, regret, and then you repeat that. And the scary part is about that is if you don't get control of your distractions, they can delay your goals for months, even years. Okay? Like I said in the beginning of the video, that's me. I had to study. I got some tests I had to take. And this was months ago. Months ago. And I'm procrastinating. I'm getting distracted. I'm letting not only things, but I let people distract me. Until I'm like, I know when, I'm a goal hitter. Like, I need to hit my goals. So if I'm slacking or falling behind, I know I need to reach out and get some help. By me reaching out and get some help, I'm like, oh my God, I've been distracted this whole time because that's all I needed to do. Since I reached out and got some help, now I'm back on it. And it's like, so we have to take control over our distractions. We have to. If we know we need it, dive into it. If you know it's bad for you right now, move around it. So what causes distractions? External causes and then some internal causes. We got external causes. Technology, that's that phones, social media, endless notifications. That's what me. Look, okay, look, this is what I've been trying to do. Instead of strolling, I've been trying to check some emails, okay? Because I got so many emails that I be having to check, and then, look, that goes under time management, okay? So external is your environment. Having so much clutter, so much noise, and people interrupting you, that is a distraction. Like the other day, I had a friend over here, and I know I needed to study. That was a distraction. That's my environment. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need to make sure my environment is even clear. Internal causes: lack of focus, not having a clear plan for the day. How can you stay focused if you don't even know what you got to do today? And then, I don't know. I know I did a video about scheduling. There are so many tools to help us schedule and get our schedule together. Now, look, I know because I am a witness of this. That scheduling thing is tough. It's easy for somebody to give you a schedule, and you got to follow some schedule that somebody give you. But what happens when you need to make your own schedule? When you got stuff to put on your schedule? When you know you got stuff to do? So make that schedule up. And how I'm doing it now is I gotta break it down week by week, then day by day. Like, this week I want this done. Now let's put it in my schedule because it got to get done this week. You get what I'm saying? Where I was at. So yeah, that's that, not having a clear plan. Make sure you jot down your day, what you got to do today. And if you really want to get technical, put some times next to your goals that you got to hit for the day. So like even like this video, I know I want to come on here and do this video, and I know I'll need to put it out before a certain time. So I know I need to be whatever, however, like for real. Put it down, put the times next to it if it helps. Procrastination, putting things off because they feel too hard or too big. This was me literally, y'all. Like I said, it's been months. I supposed to have been took this test, and I kept putting it back because I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. Let's keep going. Emotional triggers: stress, boredom, and loneliness. Your brain goes searching for a quick, what is it? Dopamine? I don't even know, y'all. But y'all know y'all brain start looking for stuff to do. Like, I'm bored. Let me call. Or I'm bored. Let me do something, or let me procrastinate, or let me just not do what you know you're supposed to be doing. Let me find a distraction. Because you're bored. Sometimes distraction can happen because we don't really want to do the things that's in front of us. Like, we don't really want to do that. Like, what do we really want to do? Let me distract myself. Let me distract myself because I really don't want to do that. So, you get what I'm saying? Well, we got to overcome that, y'all. We have to overcome that because we have goals. We got places and experiences we want to experience. We got goals that we're trying to hit. We got new places that we're trying to step into. New rooms that we're trying to be in. New people that we're trying to meet. So we cannot let distractions keep us stuck. All right, before I skedaddle, as I promised, I want to just give some tips on, I got 6 tips on how to overcome distractions. Now, y'all can either come back to this video and listen to them, or y'all can write them down and actually implement them in your daily routines, your daily life, and see if it changed. See if something changed for y'all. Because look here, I had to. I had to. Anyway, tip one, identify your biggest distraction. Write it down. If it's that phone, if it's that TV, or people, or even your own self. If you know that you keep on thinking negative and it's distracting you and da da da, or if you know you got somebody around you that's distracting you, if they not helping you reach your goal, they are a distraction. Period. Okay? So awareness is step one. Identify your biggest problem, your biggest distraction. Identify it. Become aware. And then number two is set that boundary. Set a boundary. If your phone distracts you, they got so much stuff in this phone to help put timers and stuff on stuff. Put it in another room. Get it out of sight, out of mind. Lock it up. You know what? My mama got me doing this to my kids now. Honestly. No phone until a certain time, and then you only get a certain amount of time on it when you do get it. So today, Wednesday, my kids can't touch their phone until 6 o'clock. And then 6, they got into 8. Until they got to get up off of it and get ready for bed. So yeah. That's setting some boundaries. Set those boundaries on whatever it is. If it's your phone, if it's the TV, if it's a person, if it's your own thoughts. And if it's your own thoughts setting the boundaries, say some affirmations. Set a time where 30 minutes straight, I ain't doing nothing but speaking positive repeatedly so my subconscious can understand me and hear me and start speaking it to me. What I heard what he say. He said, my mentor, he said, stop listening to yourself and start talking to yourself. Ooh, that hit home for me. Like, instead of listening, you ain't gonna never be nothing. No, start talking. I'm this. I'm that. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. So set that boundary even with self. Okay? And then 3, like I said, use the time blocks. Use them time blocks. Tell yourself, okay, for the next 25 minutes, I'm doing this. For the next 15 minutes, I'm about to work out. For the next 30 minutes, I'm about to do this. Or whatever. But give yourself them time blocks and then put some breaks in between that. That's that writing down your whole list. You controlling your day. Write down what you got to get done. Put some times next to it. Then time block it. So if you know you got this, that, and the other, you should have time next to them with breaks in between them. That way you won't be overwhelming yourself. But you're still staying on task and you're not letting distractions get between doing what you got to do. And this is my favorite one. I think I will always add this because it helps. I know we always want to take them big steps, but taking small steps matter. So make your goals bite-sized. Make your goals small. Instead of studying for 3 hours, do 1, do 2, I'll do an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a 20-minute break and then I'm gonna get back at it. I wish I could show y'all. I ain't gonna show y'all though. But my calendar, when I say I had to study like that. And me, if it's too boring, I don't want to have to walk away from it. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm going to procrastinate, or I'm going to probably nod off or whatever. But that's why I have to do it like, okay, an hour, 20-minute break. Then I'm gonna do another hour. Then I'm gonna do a 30-minute break, and then you get what I'm saying? But I gotta get done. I gotta study. So make those goals a little bit smaller. That way you can hit them. And then replace that distraction. Switch it out. Like I say, instead of scrolling now I'm going to my emails. Let me go check some emails. Because that scrolling, I ain't getting nothing done. But if I stroll on my email, I can answer some of them. I can knock some of those out the way. Yeah. So replace that distraction. If you find yourself strolling, switch to something positive like journaling, stretching, reading, walking, Find some of them good habits. I mean, them good distractions. And then the last tip is tip number 6. Build discipline like a muscle. Like I said, discipline is not always easy to build and maintain. You can have it 1 month and then lose it the next 3. I'm serious. So build it like a muscle. Start small, stay consistent, and over time you will see your focus starting to grow. All right. I love this stuff because I needed to hear this. Listen, y'all. I'm not telling y'all this from like I'm just so perfect and I know everything. No. Like I said, I was distracted myself. I had to literally pull myself out of that. I was distracted for months. Studying, testing, putting things off. I know I should have finished. I know I should have been done with half of the stuff I'm doing now. I should have been done with it. But I was distracted. And I had to realize something. The longer I let distraction control me, the longer I delay my goals. And I know ain't nobody gonna hit my goals for me. Who's gonna come and be like, look at my list and be like, got you. Lay on back. No. So that's why I wanted to bring this message to y'all. Because I know I'm not the only one that can get distracted. I know I'm not the only one that probably needed to hear and get back focused. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one that's battling this same distraction. Procrastination. People. Things. Television. The phones. TikTok. These apps. They are distractive. So ask yourself, what's distracting me? And what am I willing to do to get my focus back? Who am I willing to cut off? What am I willing to stop? So if you got value from this video, go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Okay? Share the video with somebody that you know keep getting distracted and needs to get back on. You know, who's battling distractions and needs to get back focused. Okay? Y'all, I'm doing this. Let me read it to y'all. Hold on 1 second. Because I got a challenge coming up next month. I really want to do this and I really want y'all to join. Okay, 1 second. So it's a distraction-free challenge and I need y'all to join. Okay. Join me on this distraction-free challenge. Now, it's October. It's next month. And we're launching a 21-day community challenge to help implement these strategies in your daily life. You'll receive daily prompts, and you get to join the weekly discussion, of course. And you'll have access to some worksheets. Now, this is to transform your relationships with distractions. Okay? So, next month, I'm going to talk about this more later, y'all. I'm just now, coming up with that. But I sent out emails. So if you have visited TriceyLove.com and you subscribe to that website, you have got an email about this challenge now. Distractions. We are going to conquer them. All right? 21-day challenge next month. Like I say, if y'all got any value from this video, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Comment down what's distracting you and what are you going to do to get your focus back. Help us out. Because maybe what you're going to do is not something that I would have done, and I probably need to do what you do so I can get back focused too. So help me out. Comment some stuff down and subscribe to the video. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Help me grow. Help me grow. Help us grow. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm about to go ahead and skedaddle. Can y'all see that hurt? I love y'all. I love y'all. And I will catch y'all later. Deuces.